Time for you, wretched thing.
Enough of these childish games!
Then let us put a stop to them once and for all!
Bitch!
With Aurora active, he and others like him cannot exist here!
We will see.
This is just the beginning! With these devices, we will seal the Great Rift and drive the heretics back into the warp! With nothing more than a transference of alignment.
What genius! Lose. From which ocean did you gather these pearls of wisdom? Is it not the dream of every scientist to discover the birthplace of all knowledge? Behold! The source of your inspiration! The end approaches, Brother Titus. And so, to the final act.
Titus, the heretic. Incoming resistance. Return this at once.
Titus to Acheran. Do you read me?
Damn it.
How could that fool Luz not have known?
He took the whisperings of that sorcerer to be his own inspiration.
Luz was merely a pawn.
They killed Nozick. Led us to believe they would do the same to Luz.
So we would deliver him precisely where they wanted him.
And that spectacle in the catacombs.
Deceit. To trick that puppet Luz into finishing the work.
Hey, wait a sec, Krillin? I was dying to try this out. What do you think? I'm just glad I wasn't too late. Krillin, really, I can't thank you enough. If you hadn't shown up when you did, I would have ended up deep fried just like Broly. You're a good friend. He would have lasted a season if it wasn't for me. So Broly's back, huh? Well, he must have been pretty sore at Goku to travel all this way for a rematch. But it looks like you two were more than willing to step in for round 2. Yeah.
Just, it's rusted. I've heard about it. Yeah. So there's this kid that took like the most high quality picture of the moon ever taken, and it was like only 2,000 images. You clearly see that the moon is rusting. And I saw this on NASA on the website. The article said, "While the moon is airless, research indicates the presence of hematite, a form of rust that normally requires oxygen and water. This has scientists puzzled." Do you know what the word hematite? Hematite is a name that is derived from the Greek word meaning blood. It says, "The sun shall be turned to darkness, and the moon to blood, before the great and awesome day of the Lord comes. And it shall come to pass that everyone who calls in the name of the Lord shall be saved." The term hematite is a type of rusting that only occurs with a certain mineral, food, water, and oxygen. But the moon is literally doing that right now, and scientists do not know why. Did you see how the moon is rusted? Like,
Really? Kinda, yeah. bitch. Sausage with it. Okay, now we're gonna rip a nice fat bolio.
basically just like Vegeta, and out of nowhere, Vegeta gets.
Okay, you got me there. But that is not a crime. This is a big god of destruction.
Please.
Oh, good God. Can I tell everyone what you smell like?
Yes, of course, go for it.
Dick. Dick. He doesn't smell dick. It's dick. It's not dick. It's you smell like a perfume. Do you know the name of the perfume you're wearing?
I think I'm wearing like Giorgio Armani or something. I don't know.
Very classy. Very classy. And did you listen to any songs while you were getting ready today?
Yes, I listen to OMG by New Jeans so I can get more credit with the K-pop stands on Twitter.
What a bitch. I'm gonna fucking so basically
What a bitch. I'm gonna fuck him. Oh my god.
Oh hell no.
What's the craziest game you guys have all ever played? Whatever you make it.
Yeah, it's a classic. It's not only fun. You play as a cheerleader. Play for King. Run around killing zombies, win for the king. If you have an achievement, if you try and look under her skirt.
Yep. So why this one? Okay, who's your biggest inspiration?
My dad had me play blue game in Starbucks, and I can remember. My hands would touch every single controller ever made.
If I paint you, could I bring it back here some other time and give it to you and make a video of it?
Yes. My God.
Yes.
What's the craziest game you guys have all ever played? Whatever you make it.
Yeah, it's a classic. It's not only fun. You play as a cheerleader.
This is why you're first grade.
From there, Goku's training hits an entirely different level. When he arrives at King Kai's world, he finds himself battling gravity 10 times stronger than Earth. Just walking there is a challenge, let alone fighting. Bubbles, King Kai's monkey companion, becomes his first test, and it takes Goku a while to land a tag on Lord Kai. But when he finally does, it's clear he's already surpassed his previous limits. King Kai even drops the bombshell. The training Goku is undergoing is so intense it's the equivalent of thousands of years worth of training crammed into over 5 months. In reality, Goku only spends about 40 days, but training, by the end of it, he's not just stronger, he's on a completely different scale. Whatever level he was at before, it's been left in complete dust. And this is just the beginning. Well, from there, Goku...
Select your code. The United States Navy is going to try to get a plane with a propeller to break the sound barrier. They're not supposed to do that. So they take an F-84 Thunderstreak, they rip the jet engine out of the middle, and then cram an enormous Allison P-40 engine inside of it and slap a propeller. This is 5,850 horsepower. The only problem with that was when the blades were put to max pitch, it generated so much torque that while the propeller was going one way, the engine wanted to spin the entire plane the other way, basically forcing the plane to do a non-stop barrel roll. That wasn't even really the problem. The problem was the noise. That engine is turning this propeller at over 900 miles an hour, and because the tips are traveling faster than the base of the blades, are all breaking the sound barrier, but the bases of those blades were not. And this was generating over 900 sonic booms per second. This thing was so loud that the shock waves sent one of the engineers into a seizure. It knocked one of the mechanics unconscious and gave everyone anywhere near it nausea, headaches, and vomiting. The United States...
Millennials are the most divided generation in history. Here's why. The millennial generation goes from 1981 to 1996. And within those short 15 years, there are 3 separate millennials. You have the first group of millennials from 1981 to 1985 that are known as Zennials. This Zennial title comes from the fact that they are considered both Gen X and millennials. Throughout generational history, generations last...
Oh, I don't care.
7 of them. Oh my gosh.
Have a good day.
Okay, this is called hot ice, which is actually sodium acetate. You can make it by boiling baking soda with vinegar and water. Let it cool undisturbed, and you've got yourself a supersaturated solution. But what's that white powder that he puts on his fingertips? That's crystallized sodium acetate. It acts as a seed crystal to kickstart more crystallization. You see, when you disturb a supersaturated solution, especially with seed crystal, the solution instantly crystallizes. You can even pour it out and shape it into these tiny towers. But what was he screaming for? Well, if anything, he's not screaming because it's freezing. It's actually warming up. It's an exothermic reaction, meaning it gives out heat. And that's why we use this stuff in hand warmers. Not sure if dunking your hand into the toilet is the best way to cool it down.
Did you know Chi-Chi was only 12 when she first met Goku? And what's wild is how much she changes throughout each saga. Peel off.
This has to work the first time. No going back. 2,000 degrees, molten glass, one shot, one cut. Here we go. So we're going to try to get that all nice and straight on there. We got the color on now. I know this might look really easy, but I've done this tens of thousands of times. I used to work in a factory. This is my job. My bubble. Cap the air in there with my thumb. Glass is so hot, the air expands. Pushes out the bubble. I'm going to block this up with my wood block. Make it nice and even so it blows up nice and symmetrical. Then I'm going to hang this down. Give it a little puff. Really nice and soft. Get the bubble all the way to the bottom. Now I got to marver this down to a nice taper. Gonna blow real hard. Gotta get all those ridges. Rolling on the color on the ridges. I gotta blow. Squeeze. Turn. Not catch on fire. Now I got my hole at the bottom. You don't want a wobbly pumpkin. Put that in. And then once it slows down, I'll show you the coolness of this pumpkin. So this is our October pumpkin, or October on the Vine pumpkin. You still feel all the texture on the ridges. We got nice defined ridges from our object mold. Alright, pumpkin stem, POV style, push down, pull up. This is going to be green, not red. Sun's coming out great. I'm looking at the temperature. I'm looking at the movement of the stem right now. This is all really hot. I'm trying to adjust my hands right now. Pipe is freaking hot. Should have cooled it. Another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm pulling, trying to get the right thickness all the way around. Go for the flip down. Beautiful. Seal that all the way around. I gotta bring this around before it gets too cold. Yes. Spin towards us so we can see what's happening. Make sure I don't burn the camera, gosh. Hold up for the cut. Ready 100%. The October on the Vine finished pumpkin you just watched us make. You can see the true cup of your girls.
Watch closely. She see what. Let me see what I can get in this thing. What? Is that the list? Well, fine. AOC has just ended her entire
Oh.
me specifically because her all the people that I dislike are also disliked by God. Because God hates me. Now, before we actually dive into it, you have to remember, there are no blue states. There are red states that don't check for voter ID. Now, anyway, I wanted to show you my favorite AOC live. We're diving into the newest shit. This is very funny. I absolutely have to show this to you. I have to show this to you because this is my favorite.
Oh.
This is worse than I could have imagined.
That pillar floods the land with corruption.
Titus to Acheron, come in.
Vox is useless.
We must find our brothers.
Cadians!
They are broken.
Restocking.
Loose in the empty air. Oh, see us dance in the wake of his blessed wings.
Protects. The Emperor protects. The Emperor protects. The Emperor protects.
Dreams from his eternal eyes and glistening jewels of ecstasy. Shimmering visions of the unending land.
Out! Out!
It is that monstrous obelisk. It screams a silent wail of corruption.
Their human minds were not prepared for malign energies of this magnitude.
Few are.
Should we show them mercy?
We must leave that to the Commissariat. We have more pressing duties.
I'm receiving a coded locator signal. Acheron's signature. Not far from here.
Can we trust it?
I believe so.
Mark it on respects.
Yes, brother.
You honor your homeworld's memory, soldiers. Thank you, Lord. We will fight to the end.
Back to the war with you. Heretics spill from every crevice.
Luz was so convinced Aurora would destroy the traitors, but instead it has empowered them. Tremendously so.
We need to clear that obstruction.
There must be a solution here.
That foul sorcerer took the power source.
Somewhere well defended, no doubt.
How does this compare to Graya?
Incalculably worse. A warp rift of such size will permit the darkest of horrors to pass through.
The fleet will be preparing an orbital barrage.
Then we must hurry.
With this, we shall defy death's grasp. Your treachery ends now.
Restocking!
Brothers!
Titus!
No victory for you here, demon.
We thought your squad dead.
We were spared that fate.
The captain awaits you inside.
Courage and honor.
Courage and honor.
Brothers, be mindful of the casualties.
It's coming. I can see it. I can't look away. You are in
I
charge.
have lost one platoon with 5 Molotov strength. Our commissar cut down 24 men, then shot himself.
Titus, report! What in the name of Holy Terror do you call this?
We failed to stop Luz.
I can see that.
He was tainted. An unwitting puppet of the arch-enemy.
We are now facing a warp rift the size of a small cruiser. 3 volleys from the Resilient and not a scratch on that pillar. If it has a weakness, I need to know what it is.
It is powered by the artifact from Graya. If we can destroy that...
Where is it?
We do not know.
You call that a solution?
What is the alternative?
There is a field around the pillar, impenetrable to our ordnance. We have observed their forces passing through it on foot. We must get close enough to see if we can do the same. Proceed through those doors. We make our assault imminently.
Tell me, brothers, what is the price of betrayal? Death. What is the fate of those that turn from the light? Death. And what will you cry as you tear into the traitor's heart? Death, death, death! You are vengeance incarnate. You, who art the first and last bastion of hope for mankind. You sons of Gilliman!
Our forces are divided in 2. I will lead the main assault from the Temple of Aethor. I sent 2 squads to move on the enemy's flank, but we've lost contact with them. They are carrying the company standard. If they have fallen...
We will retrieve it, Captain.
Ultramarines! Ready!
Fade
flames of heresy!
Champion lies defeated.
That accursed obelisk grants the enemy unlimited maneuverability.
Have you considered exterminatus?
This is a burial world, Titus. If we fail to defeat the enemy, then I will burn this place. But I would prefer to not disgrace these honored dead.
Can our scans locate the signature of the power source?
We are blinded by all the interference.
It is out there, at the heart of that profane madness.
Agreed. One way or another, we must reach that obelisk.
Then we shall.
I shall recite my liturgies. Titus, proceed on until you reach the second force. Hope to terror this still stand.
Yes, Captain. The Emperor protects.
Good hunting, brother. Second company! Make ready!